Good morning. Thank you so much for coming to the interview. We're going to be asking you a few questions. The first one would be, tell us about yourself.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for having me. My name's Jasmine Lawson. My background includes nutrition, community nutrition, and now nursing. I graduated from the University of Houston in 2014 with a degree in human nutrition and foods, and for the past 3 years have worked for the City of Houston Health Department as a senior nutritionist for their WIC program. So I am managing the clinic and I provide nutrition education and teaching to those clients. I also do breastfeeding and education and training for the staff, the clients, and individuals in the community. My interests include mother-baby nursing, lactation consulting, and pediatrics.
Can you tell me a little bit more about your experience?
So I am currently in the process of completing my BSN from the University of Texas at Arlington, and we've had experience in each of our clinical rotations, which included med-surg, critical care, community nursing, which has been for me at Pasadena ISD, and also we went to Texas Children's Hospital, the Woodlands, for our pediatric clinical rotation.
Thank you so much for your answer. I'm going to ask you another question. Where do you see yourself in your career in 5 to 10 years?
In the next 5 to 10 years, I hope that I would have became a internationally board certified lactation consultant. Breastfeeding education and supporting breastfeeding mothers is very important to me, so that's one of my first goals for myself within the next 5 to 10 years. And I'd also like to pursue my education further and becoming a pediatric nurse practitioner.
Thank you so much. Now, what previous job was the most satisfying and why?
The most previous job that I've had was the most satisfying, I would have to say, is my current job as a senior nutritionist for the City of Houston WIC program. I get the opportunity to meet with a lot of different families, a lot of socioeconomically disadvantaged families, and we really get to make a difference in their lives and the community by providing them with nutrition education and supplemental nutrition benefits. I've been able to help a lot of breastfeeding, formula feeding, and even mothers that just came to us when their child were 2 and 3 years old to make a difference in their lives, not only financially with the benefits that we provide, but also with the nutrition information and education that I've been able to provide to them.
Wow, that sounds very interesting. Now, let me ask you this. Talk to us about the value of teamwork. What did you do in your last job, internship, or school to contribute toward teamwork in an environment?
So teamwork is very important to the success of an organization. Teamwork goes right along with communication and finding balance within the organization. I believe that without teamwork, a lot of the initiatives and the goals that the company or the organization might have would not be completed, because teamwork is like the backbone to success. In my previous job, I am a site clinic manager, so I have to be that lead person that coordinates and initiates a lot of what goes on in the clinic, but also having to find the balance to incorporate my staff to make sure that we're all on the same page to complete the same goal, to service the clients, and to make sure at the end of the day our purpose is being met as an organization.
Okay, thank you for your answer. As we know, time management and prioritization is a big part of nursing. Please describe a situation that required you to complete a number of things at the same time. How did you decide what was most important? What was the result?
Of course. So my clinic staff includes myself, a navigator, and 2 clerks, 3 out of the 5 days of the week. So I have 2 clerks to do clerical work, and then myself to do the nutrition education portion, and the navigator who helps with immunizations and referrals. On a particular day, One of my staff left home sick, and there was no one that they were able to send me to replace her. So in order to keep the flow of the clinic going, I had to not only complete my work as a nutritionist and certifying the clients, but I also had to do the front desk and the receptionist work. So I was able to do my portion with the clients and then float to the front and issue benefits or resolve issues with clients' cards in between. So it's kind of like working them in between my own work. I was able to prioritize the clients based on the kind of like their wait times and who had been there, and just kind of work everybody in between each other, which worked out perfectly fine because my other staff member did her portion, and it was kind of like I could navigate in between and do the portions that I needed to do. The end result was that all of the clients were seen at their appropriate times or within a 10 to 15 minute window, and everyone was satisfied. I had no complaints of customers with customer service or wait times that day. So the end result was that we were still able to meet our goals and our purpose for the day in serving our clients. And I was able to prioritize client needs over my own personal needs or goals or wishes for that day, as far as what I needed to do for my own work aside from seeing the clients.
Okay, thank you so much for answering our questions. We'll be in touch with you.
Thank you so much. Y'all have a good day.
You too.